And I said, can you come over to my house and bless it, maybe? He said, yeah. I said, well, when? He said, about 2 weeks. I said, I can't wait 2 weeks. So he said, all right, I'll come this afternoon.
And Alan? In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
We actually had Mass in the house, like a regular Catholic service. And I was glad that we were doing something about it.
The priest blessed the entire house, room by room.
I was hoping that it would take care of the problem.
It was like a big question mark. Will this work? Will it not work? And that night, everything was real quiet. And I thought, well, gee, maybe it did work. Maybe that was the answer. But then it started with a vengeance. We heard a ruckus out on the porch. It was loud. A tricycle was just riding down the porch and back by itself.
Oh my gosh!
Ron suddenly realized that the priest had not blessed the porch.
Where to get a crucifix? I'm going to take care of the porch.
I didn't know what was happening.
I grabbed the crucifix, thinking that was the answer. And it stopped.
The terrified family left the house immediately. Ron drove to his father's cabin about an hour away. With just a single room, the cabin was cramped for the big family. And it was a long way from both the children's school and Ron's workplace. He knew it would be impractical to stay there for long.
I thought I could get enough nerve to come back again and hope it stopped.
Ron felt there was no choice but to go back. The Stallings became prisoners in their own home. With another child, their seventh, on the way, finances were more strained than ever.
We wanted to move, but we had all of our money tied up in that house. And with children, you can't just move.
Well, things would go almost in cycles where for a week or two, things would happen like every day. And then it might not happen for a couple of months.
During Nancy's pregnancy, the disturbances quieted down. She hoped they might finally have ended. In 1967, she gave birth to a son, her first child with Ron. Nancy assumed she would be able to sleep more peacefully in hospital than at home.
The atmosphere in the room changed.
Who's there?
I kept feeling like someone was in the room.
Who's there?
Nancy, what are you doing out of bed?
I was a little cold.
I'll get you a blanket.
It was then that Nancy came to realize whatever was affecting her at home could follow her anywhere.
The next day, when I was getting home from the hospital, I was a nervous wreck. I was waiting for any minute that something horrible would happen.
I felt like somebody grabbed me from behind and literally like heaved me down the steps.
Fortunately, he only had a few scrapes and bruises.
The nighttime just made it worse. There was really no place to go. I dreaded if I woke up in the middle of the night and had to use a bathroom or anything like that. First reaction, somebody's breaking into the house. The hair on your arms would stand up. I kind of wanted to look. I really was afraid of what I might see. And I finally got up enough courage just to take like a slightest peek. But then I heard the footsteps go back out. And I was scared to death.
Did Alan have reason to be?
For a medical examiner,
he's got all the parts it looks like God gave him.
the body is a crime scene.
Well, I'll be darned.
Still have to look at his brain.
Because even if the dead can't talk,
I knew it was going to be a hard case.
they can still speak volumes.
These two are both homicides. Had no evidence of carbon monoxide, certainly a lethal wound.
Dr. G, Medical Examiner, a brand new series, Thursday at 9 on Investigation Discovery.
You can wear gloves, wipe the surfaces clean, destroy the evidence, and dispose of the remains. But you better not miss a spot, because you can be sure forensics won't. Extreme Forensics, a brand new series, Friday at 9 on Investigation Discovery.
Ron and Nancy Stallings had been disturbed by